Caught in the web, the struggle of toxic relationships, we've all seen it. Maybe we've even lived it. That painful dance between staying and leaving a toxic relationship. One moment there's clarity, we see the damage, we know we deserve better. But then doubt creeps in. Old wounds reopen. The familiar pull of the toxic person draws us back. We tell ourselves it's love. Maybe this time it will be different. The truth is, toxic relationships are complex. They're often woven with threads of love, fear, and deep-seated emotional patterns. Understanding these patterns is the first step to breaking free. It's a journey of self-discovery and courage. It's about choosing ourselves, even when it's terrifying. Identifying the poison. What makes a person toxic? Toxic people drain us. They leave us feeling emotionally exhausted, questioning our worth and walking on eggshells. They might not set out to hurt us, but their actions speak louder than words. Some common signs of a toxic person include constant negativity. They drain the joy from every room, control and manipulation. They need to be in charge, often through guilt or fear. Lack of empathy. They have difficulty understanding or caring about the feelings of others. Drama and chaos. Their lives are filled with constant turmoil, often dragging others into it. Recognizing these traits is crucial. It allows us to stop making excuses for their behavior and start protecting our own well-being. The pull of the past, attachment and the illusion of love. Our early relationships shape our understanding of love. If those relationships were unhealthy or inconsistent, we can be drawn to similar patterns later in life. This is where attachment comes in. Even if a relationship is toxic, we might cling to it because it feels familiar. We mistake intensity for intimacy. We confuse drama for passion. The love we feel might be real. But love alone isn't enough. Healthy relationships require respect, trust, and safety. If those elements are missing, it's not love we're holding on to, it's something else, something that needs to be healed. The savior complex, when helping becomes hurting. Some of us are natural helpers. We're drawn to those who are hurting. We want to fix them, to be their savior. This desire to rescue can be especially strong in toxic relationships. We tell ourselves that if we just love them enough, they'll change. We become so focused on their needs that we neglect our own. The truth is, we can't save anyone who doesn't want to be saved, and trying to do so only hurts us in the process. It's essential to recognize our limits and understand that we are not responsible for the choices of others. Section 5. Emotional roller coaster. The addictive nature of manipulation. Toxic relationships often feel like an emotional roller coaster. There are highs of intense connection and lows of devastating hurt. This cycle can be, quite addictive. Manipulators are masters at playing on our emotions. They use guilt, fear, and even affection to keep us off balance. We crave the good times, even as we dread the inevitable crash. The more we ride this roller coaster, the harder it becomes to get off. We start to doubt our own perceptions. We question our sanity. Breaking free requires recognizing the manipulation for what it is, a tactic to control, not love. Section 6. Fear's grip, loneliness, and the trap of toxic comfort. One of the most powerful reasons we stay in toxic relationships is fear. We fear being alone. We fear rejection. We'd rather be with someone, even if it hurts, than be with no one at all. This fear is often rooted in deeper insecurities. We might believe we don't deserve better. We might worry that we'll never find someone else. These beliefs keep us trapped in a cycle of unhealthy relationships. Confronting this fear is essential. It's about recognizing our worthiness of love and connection. It's about understanding that true fulfillment comes from within, not from others. Section 7. Breaking the chain, steps towards a healthier you. Leaving a toxic relationship is a process. It takes courage, self-compassion, and a willingness to face uncomfortable truths. There will be setbacks, there will be moments of doubt, but every step forward is a victory. Here are some steps to guide you. Acknowledge the toxicity. Denial keeps us stuck. Accepting the reality of the situation is the first step towards change. Set boundaries. Toxic people thrive on pushing boundaries. Learn to say no and enforce consequences for violations. Focus on yourself. Rediscover your passions, reconnect with loved ones, and prioritize your own well-being. Remember, you are not alone. There is strength in vulnerability. Reach out to trusted friends, family members, or a therapist for support. Section 8. Finding your voice. Setting boundaries and seeking support. Setting boundaries is crucial in any relationship, but especially in toxic ones. It's about communicating your limits and what you will and will not tolerate. This can feel uncomfortable at first, especially if you're used to people-pleasing. Start small. Practice saying no to unreasonable requests. Be clear about your needs and expectations. Seeking support is also vital. Talking to a therapist or joining a support group can provide a safe space to process your emotions, gain new perspectives, and build coping skills. Remember, asking for help is a sign of strength, not weakness. Section 9. Embracing your worth. The journey to healthy love. Breaking free from toxic relationships is an act of self-love. It's about recognizing that you deserve to be treated with respect, kindness, and care. It's about choosing your own well-being over the comfort of familiarity. The journey to healthy love begins within. It's about healing old wounds, challenging negative beliefs, and cultivating self-compassion. It's about learning to love ourselves fully so we can attract love that reflects our worth. Remember, you are worthy of love. You are worthy of respect. You are worthy of happiness. Choose yourself. Choose healing. Choose a love that sets your soul on fire.